For more great content, make sure you follow 717 Sports Media on all your podcast listening platforms. Also follow us on social media, on Twitter at 717_sports, Facebook and Instagram at 717 Sports Media. We're also checking on our website daily for your daily news and sports videos at 717sportsmedia.com.
Right Way Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, groceries.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out, and just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is in the healthcare field as a nurse, so we kind of balance each other out with the business part and the social work part. And then she does like the care and the training, the caregivers and everything like that.
She has something that I don't have, and I have something that she don't have, so we balance each other out.
Hey, I'm Mo from Mosu. We are a photography business based in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I have been taking pictures for years, just as a hobby. My family and friends tried to get me to go professional, however I shied away from that. But this year was my year. I was gonna take my dreams and run with them, and I have to say I do not regret it. I absolutely love the feeling that it gives me. I love watching people leave my studio smiling and feeling confident. It's just absolutely amazing. We offer family, portrait, pets, and we also do small business branding. So if you would like to work with us, you can reach us at our website or give us a call. We'd love to work with you. I'm Mo from Mosu Photography, a company based in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And today we brought you on site to introduce to you our sister company, Lioness Boudoir, for all of your boudoir needs. So if you'd like to follow me, we'll go into the studio and I'll show you around. We're an all-female based company, so ladies, feel free to bring yourselves, be comfortable, good vibes, music, but that doesn't mean gentlemen can't come as well. So here we are in our studio. This is where we take most of the pictures. However, we do have a full bathroom with a stand-up shower, as well as a kitchen for all you ladies who like to wear your little maid outfits. And then also, we have a few pieces here for you if you can't decide what to wear, or you just want to add a little more to your current outfits. All ideas are welcome. In fact, they're encouraged. So if all that sounds good to you and if all this looks good to you, you can contact us at mosuphotography.com or give us a call at 717-380-2847. We hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, we live? L-Ard. O-Ard.
Oh.
Hey, Queens.
Hey.
Welcome to the Queen's Table, where we glow and we grow together.
Maintaining our crowns while supporting our sisters as well.
And we promise to keep you entertained while always keeping it real.
From one queen to another, adjust your crown and have a seat at our table. Y'all be saying that shit so sexy, like especially you should like.
I'm just so proud of myself that I remember it.
I know. That's a fact. It took you a while.
It took me a little bit.
Huh?
Yeah.
Low key.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
I always, when people say that to me, are
You're
we?
like, really?
Yeah.
When I first, they was like, oh, I see them new girls, you got the queen. Now I'm like, now they be like, oh, can you talk to the queens for us?
Gotta go through our booking agent.
Yep.
Thank you.
My manager. Oh, speaking of my manager, listen, guys. So this week, my manager did something really, really, really big, and we have to big her up. She passed her state boards. Shout out to my little cousin Nadi.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I was
That's
confused
She
right.
passed.
I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
she's
who's
my
the
manager. Nadi.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she
That's
passed her
amazing.
boards. We are so proud of you.
That's
girl.
such a good
And she
thing.
slayed my face right before this, and I went to sleep.
And I want a facial.
We might post
Oh,
the
she got
video
you.
at some time.
You
I want
better
a
not.
facial too.
Y'all better not. You
I
better
do
not.
too. I want her to like handle.
She can. She'll do
Oh,
it. She can do
yeah.
it all. She can do it all. She's
So
Wonder
what,
Woman.
that was part of your week. How was the rest of your week?
Well, last night was the last TCP laughs.
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
And
you looked amazing.
thank you, girl. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for keeping my crotch covered.
You're welcome. We
It
were
wasn't
sitting
your,
in the front.
It was
like,
not your crotch.
It wasn't. It
the
was my
upper thigh.
fupa. It was my
Yeah,
thas.
Yeah.
My thas was hanging out. Well, you know we got called bloated last week.
That's
Yes, we
true.
Oh,
Y'all
yes.
why did
Hold
I
on,
get
you
her
got her
started?
right.
Hold up. Stanchez is his name. I don't care. I'm calling you.
Stanchez?
His name is Yep.
He waved the white flag.
Yeah, he did, but he's still gonna get it.
And you know, I don't know why he doing that, because you know what? Men who always talk about women who are heavier are the ones who really be chubby chasers on the low.
Oh my God.
And I mean, I can call myself. Listen. First of all, I'm fluffy, but guess what? Like I said to him, some good pussy under here. So what?
And homeboy looked like he put his foot through a paper shredder. He better shut up.
It was weird.
Like, what the heck is wrong with
What'd
him?
you say? His toes is throwing up gang signs.
Yo, it was like the underworld. He had the foot from the underworld. I was like,
Look, we're not going to start this show like that.
No.
So anywho, I had an amazing show last night. We
Yes,
all
you
did.
did.
It was dope. All the comedians were hilarious. Shout out to them.
You look
How was-
amazing up
Thank
there,
you.
I
Thank
gotta
you. Thank
say.
you.
You know I'm a sucker for the blue.
Yes, I love
it.
look, blue is I love green. Green's my favorite color, but blue is a close second, and I love the way I just like to shine. I like shimmer. Y'all know me, I'm extra. I like sparkles. I like glitter, everything.
She was shining like a star on that stage.
Like, what's your
bright like a diamond.
what's your favorite color? Glitter.
sparkle?
That's my favorite
I
color.
like sparkle.
It's the Leo in me. How was your weeks?
I mean, my week was okay. Tanya and I had fun wandering around the mall
I know.
on
I
Friday.
missed it. I saw me.
We saw some weird people.
Yo, it was weird.
Yeah.
I like weird people.
Oh
It was
my
strange.
goodness.
I saw a
No,
lot
it
of
was
people just like
strange.
walking in circles.
Yeah, it was kind of
For what? Like trafficking?
I think they were like, like the old people that
Oh,
walk, like, down
the
and
mall
around.
walkers.
Yes, they were odd.
We're gonna be them one day. You never know.
I mean, but these weren't the normal mall walkers.
What were they like?
They looked like wall crawlers or something.
It was weird. It was
like
a weird.
they-
experience.
Why y'all ain't take no pictures and send me? You know I like to.
We should.
We were trying to get the hell out of
Yeah.
there.
We were
Oh,
just
y'all
trying
was
to find
scared for your
jewelry.
lives?
We were trying to find jewelry.
I know y'all was looking for jewelry for me, and I had jewelry the whole time.
And made me spend $75 on myself.
Exactly.
Jewelry store.
Oh,
You
so
made her.
I
You
made-
made me do it.
her.
I, who wasn't even there, made her spend $75.
Look,
You have a
yes.
problem, and just say that. That's okay.
And you know
Yes.
I'm not the friend to go out and do that stuff with, because if you're like,
She didn't stop
do
me.
it, I'm like, do it.
She bent down.
Do
She
it.
bent down and was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked down. I'm thinking something happened. Look at this.
I was like, you have to buy it. You have to
Yo,
buy
she's so fucking dramatic. Remember we went to the cabin? There's a huge spider over
it.
there,
It
guys.
was big.
It's a huge spider.
It was big.
She had us all running, including the only man that was in the cabin was ready to hop on top of the table.
Stop.
Like a little Mitch too. She's
Stop.
like, the spider is huge. Oh my God, we're all scared. Spider was this big.
It was bigger than that.
Speaking of spiders, that leads to my week.
Ooh, who was a spider this week?
I got bit.
Oh yeah.
I got bit by the brown recluse
Did you?
spider.
Where do I be at?
And yeah,
Where did you tell us this?
I
Yeah,
did.
she sent. Didn't you
I
sent
sent
the
you
picture?
the pictures.
Where was I at?
You were working. You were busy.
I don't know. Maybe you fell asleep.
I be seeing in cursive. I think sometimes I be seeing stuff in
Yeah,
cursive.
I got bit, and
Are you okay?
It looked
It
painful.
still hurts, and it's like healing, but it's like
Is it open?
it's like
I
like,
think-
they said it's gonna be like a little hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause
That's why I
they're-
said, is
they're
it open?
venomous. Yeah.
That's the scariest part about spiders, though, is they creep up on you, and then you don't even know they bite you.
What
and
lesson
then
did you learn? Stop doing white people shit. I hope
I
that's
don't
a lesson
even
you
think
learned.
I don't even think that's when I got bit.
What was you doing?
What was I
didn't
doing?
go
I don't
hiking
know.
or
I
anything.
Probably walking through the forest
no
with your dog.
No,
What were you doing?
I have no idea. I think it might have bit me in my sleep.
They get in the house. It happens.
I have no idea.
Fuck those
I
spiders.
can't remember.
She was doing white people stuff.
I probably was in somebody's backyard.
Exactly.
I don't know.
In somebody's backyard. I'm not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. We're not gonna tell. So,
Peeking through the fences.
so everybody had a good week this week. You know, May 28th we do have Between Darkness and Light, which is a stage play. We have 2 shows for that. We have the 3:00 matinee, and then we have the 8 p.m. Side bitch comes to the first one, main chick at the second.
And it's starring.
Mm-hmm.
Tanya Wilson.
No, you didn't.
And
Yo,
That's your name.
that is not.
You're Vixen. VIXXEN.
that's gonna be.
You called me off guard, so I had to.
I did get spotted at the mall though, and I took a picture with a fan.
Did you?
I did.
Did he touch your butt?
No, he did not. He better not have.
What did he say when he saw you?
So I walked past him, and he was like, and he when I walked past, he was on the phone first, and then he was like, "Excuse me," and I'm like, turned around and looked at him. He was like, "Aren't you Vixen from that show, The Queen's Table?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Oh wow." I was like, "Oh shit."
I got spotted last
like,
night
watching
too.
right
At
now.
Fat Daddy's, I was walking up the steps, and this guy behind me was like, "When's that next show coming out? When can I see that next podcast? I'll be watching them podcasts." And I was like,
Then you should know they come on every
I
Sunday at
just listen.
7.
I just heard him talking, and I didn't know who he was talking to, so I just was walking. I was like, yeah. It was fun. I mean, it was fun. I like it.
It is.
I
Just
like it.
exciting. Yeah.
Just don't be weird about it. And if I look busted, I'm not taking no picture with you.
See,
Hey,
my,
I was on my lunch break and I took a picture with the dude. I didn't care.
Holla at Vixen when you see her.
my
Don't
mom
talk to
tried
me.
to tell me that the one day. She was like, you know, you guys got to make sure you're always put together and makeup's done and hair's done because when
My
you're out,
mom-
people are gonna. I was like, they're gonna get me how they get me in my sweat.
They gonna
and no
get me
eyebrows.
on this Pepsi
And
run.
that's, you know what? That's probably why you're not
I don't
having
get
no luck.
spotted. Yeah, I don't get spotted.
That was the second time
but I don't
was
get spotted. I don't get spotted out there, and I
See?
think it's because I'm usually looking like a whole homeless person when I walk around the streets.
No, you do
like,
not.
I think
See, but that's the thing too. I think shout out to my mom because she raised me like that. You don't go out the house looking any old kind of way.
know. I see.
You just don't.
Because I'm family, I've seen all of you like without being done up. But when we go out,
We're done.
Oh, we
We're
show
done.
out.
Yeah,
we
we
show
show
out.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Dressed to impress.
We don't do no half stepping.
Hell
Like I might
no.
look homeless, but give me 20 minutes. And I'm gonna be
Exactly.
flawless
And we're
shit.
available for bookings, by the way.
We
Yes,
are.
we are.
Yes, we
Holler
are.
at us.
You have to have more than 13 followers, though, I think.
I mean, if you paying, I don't give a damn how many followers you have.
That's true. If
We'll
that
bring
check
you
is
more.
The right.
Oh yeah.
If the check is
the check
right,
is
shit,
right,
we'll-
yes.
Yes.
I don't care how many followers you have.
Yes.
It's not my problem.
we'll
That's
go
yours.
hang out with the
1,500
5
an
people.
hour.
I like that number. I like that
It's nice.
number.
It's a nice
I like
round
that number. So a lot happened. We ain't going to dwell on it too hard because I know y'all probably tired of hearing about it, but we weren't able to fully discuss the way we wanted to. The smack heard around the world.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah.
Do it again one more time.
That one didn't come out right. That
Do it one
one
more
I
time.
lost.
There we go. There we go. There we go. So Will Smith slapped the dog shit out of Chris Rock
Yep.
Yes.
at the Oscars
Yep.
on stage in front of everybody,
Mhm.
his wife included.
It's her fucking fault.
You think it was her fault? Why?
Yes.
Why?
I think she instigated, honestly, because
she didn't say anything.
There's like a moment, right? So you see him laughing.
Yeah.
And then they pan the camera to her and you see her roll her eyes, and then they're back on stage to Chris Rock. In that like 2 seconds, 3 seconds they didn't show, I guarantee she was sitting there like, Pac would have got up and done something.
No,
like,
she didn't say nothing.
I feel like she instigated because it didn't match. It didn't match up.
I think Will is so like,
That's your man. Choose your words wisely.
Well, listen, I'm not gonna say he's afraid of her, but
she has the ability to manipulate him.
He walks on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I don't think he walks on eggshells.
I honestly think that probably has something to do with it, but he did laugh first, and she did give him the side eye, and I think that's when he looked at her and was like, "Oh shit, I'm laughing. I better do something. I better do something to impress her." You know what I'm saying? So that's when he went up on the stage and never. But
it was that Richard shit that got him snuck.
Yeah, because Richard was getting his ass kicked in that movie, and he probably felt some type of way.
I was so mad watching that fucking movie.
We fell asleep on that movie, didn't we?
That's why I went to sleep. I got so mad I went to sleep. I got so mad I went to sleep.
There is another clip that's going around at that moment that you're talking about. When he's up on the stage and when he's going like this, she's laughing. She's laughing and clapping her hands like she was happy he did what he did.
Yeah, that's what makes
Would
me
you
think
not
she
be
egged that shit
happy?
on.
Would you not be happy if a man defended your honor?
I would be happy if a man defends my honor, but was he defending her honor? Because let's keep it a bean.
He wasn't talking about Will. He did that for his wife. Yeah, he was defending her honor.
But that joke was mild, and I honestly.
But he's been poking at her for years.
Yeah,
and that's one thing that has been resurfacing all week is all these random clips of him talking shit about Jada.
Yeah,
I didn't see those yet.
There was one specific one where he's like, "Does Jada even have a show? Like, who cares if she don't come?" You know what I mean? Like,
well, that was a funny joke. He was talking about how she was boycotting the Oscars, and he was like, "Nobody invited you," because she doesn't. Let's keep it a bean. I'm not the biggest fan of Jada. She doesn't do Oscar-worthy work.
Yeah, me neither. But
you know,
we know you're not a fan. You done called that woman.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But I will say that I think that he was defending her honor, but the smack didn't need to happen. He could have did it in another way, because now it's like his career is going. I mean, his career is not going to be ruined, but he's going to lose out on a lot of money because his Netflix is on hold now.
I don't think they're going to cancel him.
Some of the Jada slander this week was so crazy.
It was.
It was. I even heard like people, like a group of people talking about all that ugly, bald-headed.
Yeah. You talking about that comedian?
It was This was just on social media. Like there was a post about it, and I'm like, you can call Jada Pinkett a bunch of shit.
She ain't ugly.
But you ain't never gonna be able to call her ugly.
No, she's not ugly. But I think, too, like, everybody took his sides. I don't think he meant it as an insult to alopecia. I think he genuinely didn't know that she had alopecia.
I don't think he did, and he didn't write the joke either. Let's put that out there.
Oh, no, he did, because they said
that Amy Schumer wrote it.
Yeah, it was freestyle. It wasn't written for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't written.
He had writers. He went off script.
Yeah, that was his joke. Yeah. He did that joke. But I think it was more a reference to the fact that she was there in like an army green turtle shell.
And she was right in front of his face, so she was right there.
I don't think it was, and everybody's like, he's making fun of her health. I don't think that's what that was at all.
I don't think he got smacked for that joke. He got smacked because Will was tired of being the butt of everybody's joke.
But that's the thing. I don't think that you should be able to feel like that when you are a comedian yourself. Why can't anybody tell jokes anymore? Like, everybody's so super sensitive about certain things, and I get it. Like, I'm a cancer survivor. I lost my hair before, too, for medical reasons. But the thing about it is, that's a comedian. That's what they do. They're not supposed to hold punches. Like, they're not supposed to.
And I'm sorry, but anybody that knows anything knows if you're in the front row of a show or anything where there's a comedian
they're going to say something to you.
You are fucking bait. You're bait for whatever that comedian
they was talking about y'all pussy last night.
Yes, they were. Like, you're bait for that shit.
Homeboy tried to grab me after
Tyler,
the show, too.
Shout out to Tyler. What up?
I was like, listen, I got to get up at 5 in the morning, sir.
He was staring at your bubbies the whole night.
Tyler.
He was memorized by my see-through shirt.
He said staring at your
And I
shirt
was
because
cold.
it's see-through.
Yeah.
She said, and I was cold.
Yeah, so I kind of would probably be mortified if my husband did that and that. But the way that I'm set up and the way my loyalty is, like when I get my husband, oh, this is ride or die. We going on stage. Okay, we going on stage. What we doing?
Going on stage.
Oh, we hitting him.
And
we
she
hitting
just
him.
sat there and did nothing. And then they talked
What was she
about,
supposed to do though?
But that was my thing. Like I get, like definitely, like you're supposed to be there for your woman, but he could have handled that and handled it differently. He could have just yelled whatever he wanted to yell from the seat, like, yo, stop playing with my wife. Like,
so let me ask you this, because I saw somebody say this week. What do you think would have happened if Will would have casually walked on stage like he did, and instead of hitting Chris Rock, just told him that joke wasn't funny, it was insensitive, like, don't do it again?
Why does he need to walk up on the stage to say that though?
What do you want? So you want him to just yell?
Yeah,
he could have yelled it just like he yelled it in the. Yep. You know, he could have yelled it.
I would have
like,
been fine with that. Like, yo, stop playing with my wife.
When he stood up and started walking to that stage, he had no intentions of smacking Chris Rock. And then Chris Rock thought it was a joke when he was walking up.
Mm-hmm.
And if you saw, like, it was a part, he was like, ha ha. And then he was like, Richard. I think when Will heard that Richard, he went, because he was already on 10 walking up to the stage.
Yeah.
I think he lost it after that.
Yeah.
Like,
He said, let me remind you that I am not King Richard. I am Willie from Philly, and I will smack you.
You know what? That does make sense, yeah.
I think he was walking up to that stage like, yo, I'm going to check this dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he said that Richard shit, he was like, oh, he thinks I'm playing with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smacking the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I have one question though. Jada Pinkett has been in the limelight for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since I was younger, she was in a lot of movies and stuff. I don't remember.
Set it off.
I don't remember anything about alopecia. Like
She just recently started.
Recently?
Because I remember I saw a
was in
video of her. She
2018.
put a video up and she had
I
like a
remember the
line across her head.
Yeah, I remember.
And
the
she
video.
was like, let me just tell y'all about it now because I don't want to see nobody talking about it. It's like a perfect line across her head. She does suffer from alopecia. And it's not funny, but at the end of the day, people make jokes. Comedians are supposed to make jokes.
Will Smith did make a joke
Some
about
of the most hurtful things, they turn them into comedy and they make you laugh about it. That's the
Yeah.
beauty in comedy.
I think that's my problem with it. Like
What?
Billy just said, like
Will laugh.
it was it was light. Of all the jokes he could have cracked in that moment, that was a baby joke.
He could have said, y'all entangled.
Of all the jokes they've already heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
That lady on the red carpet of the other award show a couple of weeks ago, that she was a trans woman, she brought up the
entanglement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the red
Sydney
carpet.
Yeah.
Star.
They
Yeah.
and kept it moving.
I think that's my problem with it. Like, it's all well and good to say I'm defending my wife, but you've been letting all this shit be undefended
And I honestly think it's a
2
build up.
years.
That's what it was.
But then you can't be like, I'm just defending my wife now. Where you haven't really been defending her
I mean,
up
but
till now.
how do we know that though? You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
he
We don't
hasn't
know.
publicly.
He hasn't done it publicly, but maybe he has been doing stuff and we just don't know about it. Maybe he has been saying stuff to people and maybe he just was like, you know what? I'm tired of doing it behind the scenes. I'm tired of people saying I'm not doing nothing in public. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
He's just tired of people playing with him,
Yeah.
and that's understandable. But you, as as a person of like his icon, he's an icon. You can't be out here doing that kind of stuff. You just
No, you
can't.
can't.
Like, and like we talked about on Say Less, which came on before this, shameless plug.
plug.
Like, you can't do that. What if Chris Rock would have hit him back, and they really would have been fighting?
And then they would have been like on the floor wrestling.
You know
and
what I
shit.
mean?
Yeah.
That just would have been all bad.
And that's I gotta
Like,
give props to Chris Rock for
He did ball his fist up. He
Yeah.
gave him the Arthur fist. He was ready.
yeah, but I gotta give
He
him props for
was.
the way he handled that. Because he would have been justified if he went off. You know, he would have been completely justified if he went ahead and swung back. So I applaud him. But then people were talking this week about how he actually has a history, and he's spoken in interviews about even up until like through the 90s and shit, he was getting jumped on a regular. Even after
Everybody
being
hates
wealthy.
Chris. Some of that shit was.
That show was based on
Exactly,
he
like-
was bullied as a kid as well.
And it kind of like it made me think for a second, like I wonder how he feels about, not that he was jumped because he came to his
That's
face,
just probably
but it was.
PTSD.
I
for
really
him.
think it was. I think it probably
Yeah,
triggered
you
him
could
a little
see it
bit.
in his face.
Is he?
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's on the spectrum.
See, and that kind of just pisses me off.
It
Now
does.
looking at it,
He's not autistic. He has a condition where he can't read emotions and he can't read
Like
Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Like, yeah, that's what he has.
that
Asperger's.
makes it even fucking
Even worse.
worse. And now I'm kind of low key pissed off.
Yeah.
And
It is.
That pisses me off. So I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Chris Rock apparently has Asperger's, so he can't really judge emotions.
He can't filter
that well.
He can't filter his mouth the same way the rest of us
That
do.
just it does piss me off because again, like this is Chris Rock. Like, why would you do that? Would you have done that if that would have been somebody else that was like of a challenge to you? Like, and you know what? I need y'all to stop underestimating people based off of their size or what they look like too, because I wear glasses Monday through Friday, and when I tell you I'm not, don't play with me.
The one thing though that really made me mad though is the reports that came out afterwards as far as what the LAPD did.
What?
So the producer of the show, now mind you, this is the first year that the Oscars has been produced by an all-black production team, an all-black ensemble. Yes, to Will Packer. He did it. Will Packer
Which makes
did an
it
interview.
even fucking worse.
It does. I feel like it does too. There was so like after everything happened, LAPD showed up there, like to his offices and told him like, well, you can charge him for this, and you can charge him for this, and you can charge him for this. Gave them all the options of all the things that they could possibly charge Will with, and the LAPD was like, we'll go get him right now. Say the word, we'll go get him right. Like they were so.
But that's what they were supposed to do. You know why? Know why I'm not mad at that? Because if they would not have done that,
that would have been a thing too.
we would have had something to say about it. That they're police. That's what police do.
But
like,
I don't feel like somebody getting slapped in the face. Like when we were
if
young,
somebody
you could
smacked
get into
me,
a fight. Like that's not assault to me.
It's not though.
That's not a battery. And they were like,
but
listen,
it is. It is though. You
It
can't
is because you can't just
walk around putting your hands on people.
Well, no,
You-
but it was
especially
different. You used to
especially at an
settle that
event-
shit different.
at an event like that.
See, I think stuff like that needs to be handled. I think that kind of shit needs to be like when we were young. If you got into a fight and somebody got, even if you got into a fight, most of the times when we were kids, somebody got into a fight, the cops just came and broke it up.
Well, they're
you weren't
pressing
automatically
charges
getting
anyway.
arrested. Yeah, no, but Chris Rock refused to
Chris
press
Rock
charges.
refused, but they're pressing charges against him.
I love Will to death, and I think he snapped because of pressure.
Yeah.
But what he did, he should have been taken out in cuffs by police.
The thing that pissed me
Anybody
off
else
about
would've
it too
been.
was that he showed no remorse.
They allowed him
None.
They allowed him to stay and go up because they knew. They
No, they didn't allow him. He was asked to leave. He refused. He refused.
That's what the Oscars put out, and then his people said that he was never asked. They said that they talked about it in the back among producers and the Oscars, and they went back and forth, and between the commercial break, they never came up with anything, so nobody ever went and spoke to it.
I think that was done in extremely ill taste. Like it's tacky all the way around. If you think about it, there's people that I want to smack a lot like during the week. You can't put your hands on people. Like that's just not. It's just not like.
Be able to run really fast.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
and then
true.
at the end of the day,
I
now
feel like
his
that's
brothers
unique.
want smoke.
As they
And
should.
knowing that he has
Awesome.
Asperger's and all of that kind of stuff, because everybody's not a fighter. Everybody's not about that life. Some people don't know how to respond like that. We call them cop callers, but at the end of the day, they don't fight. Like everybody not supposed to.
Yeah.
So
Even if you are a fighter, would y'all have looked at Chris Rock bad if he pressed charges?
no, I would have. It's expected. Like
I honestly,
The
I
only- the
might,
only-
I might, but
the
that
only-
I might, yeah.
you would look at him like he would, but he didn't fight him back. Now I would look at him away if he would have fought him back and then press charges.
Yeah.
He didn't even
No,
fight
I
back.
just-
Like at the end of the day, that's a man with fucking pride. You know what I mean?
I just feel like if
That
a
was
situation-
embarrassing.
If a situation can,
That's embarrassing.
I know, but I feel like if a situation can be resolved without the police getting involved, then let's do that.
If it would have been in
You know?
private and we would have heard about it, I would say yes to that. But this was public. It was on everybody's. It's on fucking cable television.
That same logic is we could have resolved this joke without smacking me in my face.
I agree. I agree with you. He wasn't, and I'm not happy with Will. I don't agree with his action at all. I don't like getting the cops involved in that
Yeah,
shit.
and
I
it's
just don't
wild
think that's
again because you
necessary.
had your wife out here getting dick down for real, and you didn't do anything to that man.
That's
And
what I'm
August been
saying.
trolling ever since this shit happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to, I was riding for my wife. You haven't done shit this entire time.
August
now
has
you got
been-
something to say.
and he's been trolling since this shit happened.
has.
Like he's been posting shit indirectly, like little subtweets and stuff
'Cause
with
he
his
wants her
finance
back.
because he was looking nice with his lips looking all good and
he
stuff.
wants her back.
Did
But
you
that's
see
what I'm
him?
saying. Like, you didn't do anything about that.
I think August Alsina is ugly.
It's not. Did you? See, he has PSLs though.
Huh?
He has PSLs.
But
What
he's
is
still
that?
ugly.
Pussy sucking lips.
He's still ugly.
His
I
lips
like
look like
that.
nice pillows for a clit.
He's too skinny.
I'm gonna have to go back and
It
analyze
doesn't
his
matter
photo
if
again.
what his body's like, what that mouth do.
Some of the skinny ones have the biggest dicks.
I don't
Listen,
care.
when I that third
Let
leg.
me tell you. Yep.
Okay.
Tripod.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hello.
Mhm.
Stand up on it.
Yeah,
His
don't
legs are
sleep on
straight.
them.
Okay, so they are straight. They are straight. So let's
Straight and skinny.
let's get into it, ladies.
Yes.
We over Will.
So yeah, I'm over him.
We'll leave him in last week.
So Black China was in the news this week as well.
She's a mom today, guys.
Oh,
Today.
yeah.
It's Sunday.
You mean
It's
the
Sunday.
nanny. The
Yeah,
nanny.
she got her kids today.
She got her kids today. It's Sunday.
So Black China said she had to sell 3 of her cars.
Get rid
Yes.
of 3 of her cars.
And she said that her reasons for selling the 3 cars was morals, some other nonsense,
She's a single mother.
and because she's a single mother and that she does not get child support. So her 2 baby dads went online. And I loved that they mimicked each other's message, like the way they wrote it out. So Tiger went on and he was like, I pay $40,000 for my kids' tuition. I have them Tuesday through Sunday or Tuesday to Saturday, something like that. He was like, why the fuck would I pay you child support?
Exactly.
So then Rob came on and said the same shit. I pay $37,000. I pay all the medical expenses. I pay all the
And
extracurriculars.
then here come Tiger. What's the cheat code?
Yeah.
How you
Yeah,
3K
like,
I
less?
was crying when he
What
said
the heck? And now she's moving forward with her lawsuit against Kris Jenner. That was
That's
brought to
nonsense.
light
Yeah.
today. So she needs to earn some money to get her cars back, I
See,
guess.
the thing about this is,
she wins.
we gotta look at the bigger picture. Black China she didn't start fucking with the Kardashians. The Kardashians started fucking with her first. They really did.
They did.
Tiger
yeah.
was
Yeah.
fucking with Black China first.
Yeah.
then-
Kylie
they were
came
all
in and
friends.
swooped and took her,
Yeah.
her baby daddy.
Uh-huh.
So you kind of started that war.
But she's suing them because she's saying that multiple people inside of E, as well as Khloe, Kylie, and Kris Jenner, have all like cohorted to get their number one show, Rob and China, canceled. First of all, that show was never number one.
That show was horrible.
That show was horrible. It
I
would have
watched
been
it. All they did was
canceled.
fight.
It was all they
Yeah.
did. It got canceled, and
And
now
she
she's
delivered
trying to
them a
sue
lot.
them for like millions of dollars, saying that they got the show canceled and prohibited her from having all this wealth and blah blah blah.
Even if they did, they should have. It's
Why?
Watching her degrade their brother and son, like
See, I think at the end of the first of all, Tiger was a predator.
I'm talking about Rob Kardashian.
Yeah, but like Tiger fucked up because he was a predator. Like that was a little girl. Kylie was.
How old is Tiger?
Tiger was like 25, 26 at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah, Kylie
and
was like
Kylie was like
17.
16, 17. So
Man, it's Hollywood. They don't give a fuck about that
They
shit.
don't, but if it was my daughter, they would.
exactly.
He wouldn't be alive.
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's still wrong.
I
So he
mean-
was a predator in the first place, but her retaliation, like you already got them back. You already retaliated. You went and fucked this woman's brother and had a kid to him and made his life miserable, and like you got your revenge.
His life was miserable before her.
It was. He was fucked up, but that's why it was easy for her to prey on him. He
Yeah.
was mentally fucked up
She
already.
preyed on his vulnerability.
She did. So you already got your revenge. You already
And
got
she's
your
still
child
getting
taken care of,
paid.
and you're still getting
She
paid.
just wants that extra money for herself
Exactly.
to maintain that.
And I'm sorry, but your 3 cars don't have a damn thing to do with that child support. Your child support should be going to your child.
What happened to her rap career?
What rap career?
She's still rapping.
She did have a nice song. I forget what the name of it is, but the one song was kind of popping, but
I don't like
it
her.
didn't
I've
really
never
ring
liked her.
bells.
I don't know. I've just never. She's
Black China.
Yeah, I've never liked her. I don't like her energy.
Yeah.
She looks like a porcelain doll.
We're ladies, queens.
What?
I just
She's like a porcelain doll.
She does. The way they did her face.
Yeah. See, but they all have that look. A lot of celebrities have that look.
Yeah.
They all look alike.
Yeah,
The
they
big pouty lips that
Mhm.
look like they have cinder blocks in them,
Rat
almost the
dolls.
high cheekbones
Mhm.
and the Chinese eyes.
are brat dolls.
Yeah. What is it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Very much so.
Yeah,
Like this?
yeah.
Yeah, so Black China, like, it is what it is. You got your kids today. You don't have your kids enough to be asking for child support. That's just what it comes down to.
And I was when I read that, I was like, the fucking.
So you're free,
audacity.
like you're free like all week, and then you're calling yourself. I have a problem with women calling themselves single mothers when they're really not. You're a single woman with kids.
Mhm.
Just say that.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference.
Mhm. Single mothers
Yeah.
have their kids all the time.
Shout out to C-section month.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
3
Yes.
times for me.
Ooh, girl.
At the same time. Ooh. That sounds like it hurts,
My belly hurts.
right?
For you.
Ooh. We're gonna do that.
I ate all
Let's
3.
spice it up a little bit. I want to spice it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
What's the spicy topic?
So, as women,
Uh-huh.
as ladies, is there anything that we shouldn't do in bed?
Use teeth.
Since when?
Teeth can be fun. It just depends what body part, like a little nibble.
Since when? So you expect us to get our teeth
Oh,
taken out?
I expect you to tuck them shits.
It's covered.
Wait, how? Wait.
Like you got dentures. Huh?
See, I don't think
Little
anybody.
nibble's okay.
It depends on what body part you're nibbling on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Little nibble's all right.
What? Yeah, you supposed to get rid of your teeth. Tuck them shits.
You talking about the guy?
No, them too. They can bite some stuff. Like
Yeah,
I like
a little
I like
nibble.
it when I like it.
Yeah.
As long as they know what they're doing, like, yo.
Please.
Because,
Go ahead with your story.
I was
'cause
gonna say,
there's
please
one.
tell me there's a
Listen,
story.
no,
I know
I
there's
got,
one.
no.
Yes, you do. Yeah, I saw it in your
Uh-huh.
eye. Your eye twinkled. I know that
I
twinkle.
don't have no story.
I know that twinkle.
There's
Yeah, you
one.
do. And you're blushing. Say it.
Clit
No,
nibbling?
absolutely not. No.
Well,
I think it would depend how sensitive
No,
it is,
do you-
it is in the moment.
Do
yeah,
you
there was
want
a
somebody
time-
to nibble on the tip of your dick? No. That's how our clit feels.
I actually know somebody that like that.
If you do it lightly on the tip,
Uh-huh.
It's like a tingling. They like it. Like,
Yeah, just like
'Cause
real
they-
like
'cause
soft
they're like,
past
it's
it.
like that little feeling that they think you're gonna bite it, and it's like a thrill, almost like, shit.
I knew
you know
somebody
what I'm
that
saying?
loved
Like-
that shit.
Like, and
Don't-
then just go, and just devour that shit.
Don't
No, you
nibble
just
on
like
me.
run your teeth like lightly over, especially
Yeah.
around the tip. Oh yeah,
Don't
no.
don't nibble on me.
I've had somebody
Don't
that like
nibble
that
on me.
before,
I
too.
did have somebody that bit me once, and I had to punch him in the top.
You see
of
what
the
I'm
head.
saying? Exactly.
I did, but it was like we were still young. You know what I mean? And I don't think he knew what he was doing, but he bit me hard, and I
Traumatized.
right in the top
I
of
got
his
bit.
head.
I got bit once. I like a nibble, but bit
Nibbling
it was
is nice.
You like what nibbled?
it just depends.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah,
Okay,
like
but I
my
need
back.
when we're talking about mouth work, I specifically think about my clit, and I don't want my clit nibbled on.
No, see, I like my back. Like kiss
I like
down
the
my back,
it's the
nibble
inside
on it
of the
a little
thighs
bit.
for
Yes,
me.
inside of the thighs.
Yeah.
Down the stomach a little. Like no, nibble, do it. Like I'm okay with it. I had somebody
I
bite
like
me
it
once
rough,
though.
so I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
not too
care.
hard, but like you know what I mean.
You
Like,
said
don't
rough.
cross the boundary.
So you don't like it rough, you like it medium.
I'm talking about the clit area.
Oh, don't touch.
Like, don't bite too hard.
Don't
'cause I
bite
have
it at
to-
all. Those things are not supposed to
I've
be
never
bitten.
had someone bite it.
I'm a hell no.
I don't think I've ever had
We got
somebody
2 yeses
bite
and a
my
hell no.
clit.
Yeah, you just said you like it nibbled.
I said I like being nibbled on, like my back or my stomach.
Do you
or
want
the
somebody to
thighs.
scathe their? Your
I've
clit
never
with their
had that
teeth?
happen. I don't know. I don't know.
Have not ever had that.
I've had it
happen.
happen and I don't like it. Don't bite me.
No, I never had somebody try to nibble the clit. Like that
See what I'm
specific
saying?
body part. I've never had that happen. A niblet? A little niblet?
Nibbling in what you said, like the scathing.
Yeah, like the...
It's just like dragging your teeth. On, like
No,
it's
I
not
like a
actually
little-
biting it. It's like,
like a little-
dragging. Like
Some of us have sharp teeth.
I like that
What?
shit.
You shouldn't be
I
having
like that
somebody.
shit. Who's got sharp teeth?
Everybody has sharp teeth.
Vampire
Our
face?
canines are sharp.
Like what
I
the
just-
fuck?
What happens if you hit a canine?
Listen.
What
Why
if
am
somebody?
I turning to the side? I don't need you to be like, like we don't
know, like,
there should no canines should
biting
be
you?
involved.
I like all throat action.
There's
all
a weird.
throat action.
You
We
a
ain't
weird
scathing
motherfucker
shit.
if you side bite somebody. Like what
Like it's
the
a turkey leg.
Like I'll be looking at you like, would you
No,
get the
bitch, you're
fuck
not a
off
weird
me?
motherfucker. You are a canine. You're a dog. It's a dog.
Oh my
Who
god.
does
So what else do we not do during sex, ladies? I would say another thing is smell. I swear, that's one thing women should never do. I cannot stand a smelly woman.
No,
No.
I'm
There's
not a
no
fan.
reason for it. There's no
None.
reason for you to be up here smelling
There
like
are
fish
soaps,
cakes.
deodorants, special washes. If
Powder
you
your
need 'em.
smiley face, ladies.
Yes.
The smiley face.
Powder's actually the worst thing to use.
Don't use powder.
You don't have to
but
use powder. You can use deodorant.
Deodorant.
Yeah,
deodorant.
there's actually a new deodorant that's specifically
Safe, yep,
for
I
your
saw that
ladies.
It's the
commercial.
Lume, right? Is
Yep.
it
I
Lume?
think so.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But like I saw a study before. the talcum powder, like any kind of baby powder and that kind of stuff.
I want parts of the lawsuit.
Yeah,
I
that's It's got so much aluminum, it gets into your bloodstream. It's really bad to use baby powder. Super unhealthy.
Why is it still on the shelves though?
I
It's
know.
not
Why
banned
you
by
still
the
got us
FDA.
rubbing
It's
it on
really
our
bad.
babies' butts
Yeah,
and shit?
it's really bad for you.
Oh man, I got hot. I started having heat flash. What else can't we do in the bed, ladies?
I think there's certain things. I think it depends on the kind of. I think one thing women shouldn't do is ever. I'm not a feet person. I'm not
sucking on no man's toes.
Yeah, I'm not sucking on toes.
So you're saying we shouldn't suck toes, but y'all want to bite niggas?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not.
Cousin.
I'm not sucking on toes.
I was about to say, I just ate an egg roll after you, nigga.
Where's your mouth been? Where is?
Yo, let me find out. Suck toe, little suck toe.
But I seen a picture floating around where this girl had two of the guys' big.
We need the mic,
in his
cuz.
mouth.
Yes, he do. Speaking to the mic, what you say?
There ain't a place on my body.
That is true. There is not a place on his body.
So, Cookie Pope's new name is Suck Toe.
And vice versa, though.
Except the pinky toe. Oh.
That's a fact.
No toe action in a minute,
It's. I mean, it's gone at this point. It's gone.
Damn, you got toe flakes in your stomach.
No, he said I haven't done it.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Toe flakes.
I just always think about House Party where he made him that toe jam sandwich.
Oh.
You remember that, cuz? House Party when he made him that toe jam sandwich.
It was a cracker.
So gross.
It was a cracker. He was like, here, taste this.
So gross.
So
Delicacy.
what else can't we do? Is there anything else we can't do? So we're not sucking toes.
I'm not sucking toes. I feel like
Have you
there's certain
have you
things-
ever?
sucked a toe?
Yeah.
Yes.
He definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever sucked a toe?
I'll try
No.
anything once.
You never sucked a toe.
I never sucked a toe.
I don't believe it.
I never sucked a toe.
Say that into the mic.
I don't believe it.
The cum shot drinker never sucked the toe.
Listen.
I don't believe it.
We all have our boundaries.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either.
Listen, there is no way in hell I would ever put anybody's crusty ass toe in my mouth.
Your
What if they were
husband.
fresh out of the
Never.
shower, like
No.
fresh out of the shower.
No.
What if he had pretty feet?
He could have the sexiest bow legs, the beautiful
That's when
feet.
I knew that she really loved me because my toes is trash.
I sent him to you.
And it got hot one time and she was like,
He said my
I
toes.
was like, oh, she don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's messed up, man.
Oh my god.
Here's my
That's a
perspective
shame.
on what you guys are talking about. Is there a difference, or matter of fact, my question, is there a difference between what you're willing to do with your boyfriend and what you're willing to do with your husband?
Yes.
Because personally, I don't feel like there's nothing that I wouldn't try with my husband just off the street.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe her.
Freaking the sheets.
I never sucked a toe.
Well, you're going to. If it's your husband and your husband says, "Babe, you'll try it."
I would try it.
You
yeah.
you might go, but
I
you're
would
going to do
I
it.
would try it. I mean, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a foot fetish,
I know.
but
You gonna suck toe this bitch?
She
I
likes
never
the heel.
sucked. Yeah, I like the heels.
She gonna lick the sole of somebody's foot.
If it's bow-legged feet, she sucked it.
Somebody likes the soles of my feet. I might let them suck on my toes.
It's not about. I mean, I know we
If
as
they
women
like
will.
the soul.
I can't speak for everybody. I know I will let any. I'm edible. Eat the whole bitch up. Whatever
This
you
is
want.
this
to
is.
Have all of you had your toes sucked?
Yeah.
I
don't like
kicked
it.
that motherfucker in the jaw. My feet are so ticklish. I was like, please
This
don't
guy,
do
this
that
guy
again. You're gonna
had
get
all.
hurt.
This guy had all 5 of my toes in his. He was
No,
like,
it feels so weird.
he was. Yeah, he was going.
That's my thing. It
down.
doesn't do anything
It
for
does
me. Like
nothing
it
for
feels
me.
weird.
I like
It does.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
There's
for
so
me.
many other things you could lick all over me. Don't. I mean, you
I
can do
had
that
a-
if you want to. Like
That's
if it does
that's
something
like
for
a
you, but
foreplay type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
I had an
like
ex that
stick
had
the
a foot
tongue in
fetish.
between the toes.
you had an ex with a foot fetish, so he
Yeah.
was doing all kinds of weird shit.
Well, his big thing, and it was like foreplay for him. He just liked, like, I would put my feet and he would just rub them. He would just massage.
I'm here
my
for
feet.
it.
that was like that did it for like he
Did
would
you ever
get so
jerk off
turned
with your
on.
feet?
I tried once for him.
Was it
weird.
awkward?
It was super awkward because I was like this. It was really weird.
You gotta be a sufficient size for the foot jerk off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I had to like scoot up close and shit. Like my legs are short. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Not if he's laying this way and you're laying this way.
It was
Use your
uncomfortable.
feet and just massage.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. But
See,
he liked
you
it.
see, you
He
see
liked
how
it.
easy you just made that seem. That's why I didn't believe you when you said that you're not sucking toes.
What if he had the prettiest
I'm not
thing
gonna
around?
say I would never, but I have not. Just put it that way.
I give it to you. I'll give that to you.
I have not.
I've had a toe or two in my mouth.
Yeah,
Don't like it.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
It was just like I just look at men like they're so dirty.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like no matter how clean of a man you are,
like,
I
they're
always
just
look at men
got
like you're
sweaty
dirty.
feet. Like they're. But like men just sweat more. Like
What
it's, you
juicy
know?
smell, yeah?
What if they have like a hangnail and you
Bite it off when they're in there. I mean, you might as well
It scratches like your lip or something.
bite it off. You're in there.
I couldn't. Yeah, I could. And I don't think I could.
Or when you lay down that night after you're done, and you just
Like what is that in my
Fucking
teeth?
toenail and you're
What
stuck
is
in your
that
tooth.
in my teeth?
okay. So what else will we never do?
I don't think I'm sticking my fingers in nobody's butt.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would.
I'm
Well,
down to play with the butt, but don't
I've
let,
been
I don't want
asked.
to insert anything.
What do you mean play with the
to,
butt?
Like I'll eat it, but I don't want to put anything in it.
Yeah, I've been asked to now listen. I never put my fingers personally, but I did use a toy on. What the fuck happened? What did I miss?
I'm laughing, but I'm mad because I felt it. 'Cause
She said,
Don't do that.
Say it again. Say it again.
I'll eat your ass, but I'm not putting anything in it.
just like I felt Will Smith in that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
There's I don't think that a guy is
If I'm gonna eat it, I'll put my finger into. Might as well. Shit, we're already.
No, because there's a difference. Like there's a
I would do
difference
it
between the exterior skin and whatever's hiding beyond the barrier. Like I don't want to go
that's
in
why
there.
I don't use my fingers.
Yeah.
I
Like,
would.
there could be like I don't know what you ate for dinner.
I definitely used the little vibrator on one before.
Oh.
How did that conversation go? Did he?
It
ask
wasn't a
for
conversation.
it?
Yeah.
That's not the first thing that's been in his eyes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure there was more toys in there.
Yeah, because he clearly knows that he likes it.
He likes. I'm not gonna say he likes because this is like past tense. He liked having his G spot.
If he liked it then he like it now. You like it. You like it. Was it
pretty
minty?
sure-
Was it minty fresh?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't nothing like that.
No. Was it the same person?
No,
Minty fresh.
no. It was not
Juicy.
the same person. No, it was not the same person.
What was his name?
It was.
Juicy. Smooth.
But see, you can
I'm not
stimulate.
allowed to say.
You can stimulate that G spot from the outside. You don't have to go
How?
in.
Not for that particular person.
On the taint, you put your tongue like as pressure on the
See,
taint.
but
and
it's not gonna
you
go
can
deep
hit it
enough.
still.
Wait. So you was just like,
She kind of
Why
rotated
did you
it a
have
little
the
bit.
wrist action? Did
Because you
see
gotta
the wrist
rotate it.
action?
You gotta rotate it. You can't just be boring.
He did
He
the
was,
whole
back,
wrist
he was back there
action.
playing. He was back there playing the violin. You seen him?
He was like this.
because if it was an in and out action, he's not having
It wasn't a deep. You know what I'm saying? It was just like really.
Nah, he's good.
Almost.
It was
Almost like you ever one thing I do like if somebody ever eats your pussy and instead of them like fingering you at the same time, because I don't like to be fingered, I just don't like it. Like this right here, this knuckle part inside, like so just like a little bit. Is that what you're saying? You didn't put the
Yeah.
whole thing, just like the tip?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said he just want the tip in.
I just want the.
It wasn't like. Well, it probably was a little bit more than the tip if I think about it.
Like I fucked the boy.
Listen,
Whose dildo was it?
it was his.
Oh, I was
Oh no!
So he bought a dildo for himself.
Listen.
No,
I have okay. Let's nip it in the bud. But I have clients that like doing stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they.
Oh, this is
act
part of the contract.
favored. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Okay.
it's like
Okay, that.
some people don't even want to have sex. They just want to have their ass played with because they.
Hey, what we doing on site? That's what
Like, I got questions.
April
questions.
12th. April
yeah,
12th, I
coming
think.
up.
Oh
I
Lord.
mean, it's fun.
Oh
You know,
my
I
God.
get. I'm not gonna say that part.
Yeah,
but-
say it. I get what?
I mean, people ask for favors, and I charge.
if they want somebody, like if they ever come and say, "Do you have any face paint? Can you get darker?" Call me because I'll do it. Call me, I'll do it.
Has a man ever requested something and y'all question his sexuality?
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
We were gonna touch on that anyway.
Uh-huh.
you would.
So
Yeah,
if a guy,
that's our next topic. Actually.
so can you go ahead and say it?
So if a man likes some sort of anal play or things like that, does that automatically make him gay?
Thank you, Hassan. You are a very attractive man.
Nah, 'cause I go by.
What did he say?
I go by easy.
No, this is DM Chronicles.
Oh God, we'll get there.
And I'm fully heterosexual, but I go by ease rule for me.
What is
Yeah.
it?
You can eat it, but don't put anything in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but when you eat it, you don't just put the tip of your tongue in or nothing. So y'all just eat dry.
Okay, here's my thing though.
How do you
tongue
eat
hits
ass?
that one
Yeah, your
spot?
tongue's only so long.
Yeah, but like it hits that one spot, and
Do
like
you
starts
stick
to
your tip
squeeze
in
your
the tongue?
tongue. I'm not.
What
going
I
past
stick
that.
my,
Have you?
I like to test the waters.
But what if the sphincter squeezes
So hold
your
on a
tongue?
minute. Wait a minute.
Don't start your
Hold
shit.
Hold on a minute.
I'm
because-
thirsty.
No,
I'm thirsty.
because if
I'm
I
thirsty.
remember correctly, ma'am,
I'm thirsty.
on our one
Producer,
episode,
cut her mic.
on our one episode,
Producer, cut her mic.
no, on our one episode, you were pretty
Cut her
adamant
mic.
about me and my ass licking, and what did DJ Lord have mercy say about the
DJ Step Stool.
what did he say about the chitlins? Remember Bonnie was coming at us
It's like eating ass.
and she
Chitlins
said
are ass.
and
That
she
is fucking
said what did she
intestine.
say?
If you eat chitlins, you'll eat ass.
But you said
I didn't say anything.
I don't eat chitlins.
I'm
but
just
I'll
playing.
eat
What did
some
I
I love
say?
you.
I don't know. Go
I
ahead. What
love
did I
you.
say?
you was acting like you don't eat the ass.
I've ate ass. I don't.
was
It's
acting
not
like-
anything that I want to do on my I don't
But
wake
you
up
just
and
you
choose.
just admitted that you
choose to
you
eat
want to
ass.
test the waters and stick the tongue in there.
No,
though.
I said I have tested the waters.
Oh you have.
Yeah.
Well, you're my best friend now. I love you.
I know.
I'm happy. I'm happy to be cleared the air.
Oh, girl,
I'm so
listen.
happy.
I ain't never ashamed.
Because I was
nah.
feeling so bad after that episode. I was like,
Why?
God damn, I thought she ate ass like me.
Most women, except for I don't know who y'all be dealing with, but most women, when that happens and they eat ass that day, they woke up and chose ass because men don't usually request that. They woke up and was like, I'm eating this ass.
Yeah, because at the end of the day,
Ooh.
I'm feeling extra.
after I ate your
Ooh.
ass, you can't say anything
I
to
can't,
me.
though. That's the
You
argument.
can't. You
No, you
can't.
can't.
Nigga, I ate your ass. What are you
Wait.
going to say?
I lost
Man
it.
that's insecure. But if we are barking,
Ooh.
Go ahead.
if we're barking at each other and we broke up, and she be like, oh, you ain't shit, you got a little dick. I'm like, I got a little dick, but you put your tongue in my ass. How my dick?
And you know what? If a man said that to me, I'll be like, yeah, and I fucked you in your ass too. Tell the whole truth.
You didn't do that.
Exactly.
And
You see
nothing
what I'm
but
saying?
the truth because I got it on tape. Anyway.
hammers.
What were you gonna say?
Wait, I lost it. Hold on.
Jesus, story.
Go ahead, don't take some-
Hold on.
So we talking about eating?
Oh. So why do guys like anal sex so much?
You mean like
Do
to
they-
fuck
do
us
they
in our
just-
asses?
Do they just wake up and decide they like anal sex?
No, they're curious. I think they're
Or-
curious.
I don't like anal sex.
You've done
Do they
it though,
wake up-
so there's no. You know what I mean? You talking about?
I've done it. I've done it to know I don't like it.
I had
So
someone one
do
time
they-
try to do a sneak attack on me?
Do they wake up
Yeah.
just wanting it, or has that like?
No, I think there's some. It depends. If there's some men that are just curious, and those are the ones that have never tried it. Nobody's ever let them do it. They're just curious. But then there's other people that enjoy it. I had somebody one time. Every time we had sex, I would not let him hit it from behind because he inevitably would try to sneak it in.
You
Time.
can't sneak that.
You can't
there.
sneak it in. That's painful. That's gonna hurt. Like hell.
I'll never
And he
fuck
would
you
do
again
that.
if
No.
you keep doing
I
it.
had
Like,
one guy
Like, you
that
have to ask
just
permission.
like to rush and just try to jam it in there.
You
And
can't
I
do
always
that.
was like, yo, get the fuck out. You're not gonna be fucking me in my ass like that.
But the women who like that.
I like anal sex.
I mean, it's not bad once
That's one of
when
the
it's
best
done right.
orgasms you will
When
ever
it's
have.
done right, it's
yeah,
not
you're
bad.
right. When it's done right.
Yeah, it has to be done right. I enjoy it. It's not something I do like
Try to use baby oil. That shit
regular.
burned. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not putting anything. Like no,
No, I like
no,
a little
no.
lube. It's tight back there.
I like
a little
KY
lube.
jelly.
Yeah,
Y'all
I like a
ain't
little
juicy?
something. Well, I mean, I
In
like
my
a,
ass?
that's tight. Like, well, the
Well,
juices from your
There
vagina
are-
are gonna like.
that's what I'm
run
saying.
back
That's what I'm
there.
talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh well, yeah, but not when you're somebody's
No, I
rushing.
want
you rush.
extra. I want the KY.
And there
I
is
want
mucus in your asshole, by the way.
Oh yeah, your
You know
ass
what I
can
mean?
come.
So, yeah.
One of my
Your ass can come. Whoa,
Yes, your ass can
You
come.
actually-
that was
can.
shit.
You got no, it wasn't because there's.
It's almost like
it's
squirting.
Cream. It's like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
It was
almost like
shit.
squirting.
Who shits white stuff?
People that are sick.
I'm not.
They
sick.
might have a bacteria. You shit white stuff? Oh, he's giving us the 5-minute warning. I'm like, wait, you shit white stuff? What?
No, I'm just joking. Okay, so back to the question. I don't think that a man who is into anal stuff, like if you want me to play with your ass, like some men like their nipples play with it. They might just like the sensation. Now you're only gay to me when you want a man to do that kind of stuff to you. If that's all you're seeking from your female partner, I would have questions.
Like if he wanted like pegging or something.
Like every
that.
night I gotta touch your asshole. Like I have
Yeah.
questions because if that's what you like,
Yeah.
then maybe I'm not what you like. You know what I
Shout
mean?
out to who? Oh, I missed it.
I feel like, you know what I mean? Like maybe if that's what you like, maybe I'm not for you. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, somebody somewhere is okay with playing with
Yeah.
your ass every night. Just find your person.
I always look at it like this. Like everybody likes different stuff. There's some lady out in middle of nowhere, Iowa that thinks anything beyond missionary is too much. You know what I mean? Like everybody's got their limitations and what they think is good and what they don't. So to each their own, as long as you're consenting adults and you're enjoying yourself.
And
like,
as long as y'all assholes are clean, it's okay.
yeah,
Oh,
like
why she
enjoy
put a
yourself.
cry face?
Who?
Oh,
It
never
doesn't
mind.
matter. It doesn't matter. So do you guys want to do DM Chronicles?
Yes.
Can we tell them what DM Chronicles are?
Go for it.
Okay, so tell them about the
Continue.
DM Chronicles. Are you going to go first?
I don't. Why do I always gotta go
'Cause
first?
you're
Your
the
DMs
most-
are the wildest.
All right, so let me see.
Let me get a good one.
I don't even know.
Okay, so we're going to do DM Chronicles with you guys. We're going to find our best DM Chronicles.
I feel like my DMs are boring.
Mine aren't. This shit
So
is
are we
lit.
saying names or we just?
Nah, we're not going to say
Okay.
names.
No.
We're not going to say
Let
names.
me see what we got here.
Oh, so my DM Chronicles, I'll start with this because I talked to you guys about it already. So, boom, I'm at work this week, right? The weirdest people in the world are the ones that call you off of Facebook that you don't know for real.
Oh yeah.
If you
That
don't
shouldn't be
have
an option.
if you don't have my phone number in real life and you have to call me off of social media, you probably shouldn't be calling me. So this random man that I don't know, like I accept a lot of people on my friends list. Look at what we do.
Yeah.
So he calls me on Facebook and I usually don't answer those calls. I just cancel them. But this one, I had time that day. I had time that morning. So I said, "What are you calling me for? I don't know you." He was like, "Oh, okay, copy cool, copy cool, copy cool."
Is he saying copy cool? Like
Copy
Diamond-
cool.
That's what I just, like
he knew I wasn't with the shit. Like I guess he didn't like my vibe. Like I didn't answer like, "Hello, bitch, what do you want? I don't know you. Why are you calling me?" Like, so then I go to his page. I'm like, let me see who this guy is. Go to his page. He just literally got done like 2 minutes before that posting. I love watching her get dressed for work. I started to comment, "Bitch, why? So you can cheat?"
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why?
So
Yeah.
I found
there
Shorty.
probably wasn't even a bitch there.
I found his girl and I inboxed her.
Did
she
you?
I told.
Good.
I
I'm okay
told.
with that.
I definitely told. And I'm not a teller by any means, but you're not. I hate to see men play with good women. You know what I mean? Like your girl's up, she's getting dressed for work, and you're posting about her, doting on her, trying to make it seem like she's the queen of the earth, which she is. She's supposed to be your queen of the earth, but don't publicly do that to her and then privately try to make her feel stupid.
I feel like those are the same kind of guys though that they post like that kind of stuff to make social media and the rest of the world think that they're this way in a relationship. That's probably the only nice thing he did for her that day was make that tiny little post.
But
If I
that's
didn't-
fucked up.
You know what I mean?
Fucked up. That's fucked up all the ways around, and it pissed me off, which is why I did inbox her. luckily she was a good woman. Like her response was like, you know, I mean, she took it well because some people would look at that like, bitch,
Like,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, but
Don't
I
get
didn't come at her like
defensive.
that, and she didn't give it back to me either.
Yeah.
I love to see women empowering women. I hope she left your ass because you're dirty. You're dirty for that.
I just don't understand why people think that that's okay to just call people randomly on Facebook. Like, if I don't know, if we do not actually know each other in real life, there's no reason whatsoever.
There's none whatsoever for you to be calling me.
None.
You got it?
I mean, I have a lot.
Go ahead,
See,
pick
I
one.
delete mine.
All right, so
Why?
I'm not gonna go in on, but December 17th at 6:45 a.m. in the morning.
Early bird.
Good morning, sweetheart. I hope you have a blessed day, sexy. December 23rd at 5:38 a.m. in the morning. Good morning. Have a blessed day, sexy. December 27th at 7:11.
Is this the same person?
Yes.
Give it up.
A.m. Good morning. Have a blessed day.
Give it up.
Sexy.
Nope, not that part. January 21st, 7:22 a.m. in the morning. Like, dude,
Why do people have like the one-sided conversations?
I never responded to one.
Like, why do they not take the hints?
Like, why?
Yeah.
So here's
I
a sugar
got a
daddy
whole- I
request.
got a
Ooh,
whole
let
bunch.
me hear it.
Let me
Well,
see.
this sounds like
I'm
kind of
gonna
scripted.
get deep into
He's
one.
like, hello, I don't mean to disrespect you or intrude on your privacy. I saw your pictures and you are beautiful. You're so attractive. I love them. I don't know if you ever had a sugar daddy before. No, he just inboxed me and said it. This is the things that people do. Like, men do that. I remember this guy asked me $30 to touch it.
That one is that same guy?
No.
Oh.
Another guy asked me $30 to touch it. I'm not the type of woman. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, know your worth, king. Like,
See, but he worded it weird, and it sounded like he was saying, like, I'll pay you $30
to touch me. That's
me.
exactly what he was saying.
No. No.
Know your worth, king. I think that your dick should be worth more than $30.
Yeah. Or
That ain't
you
even the
you're
basic
that
40.
hard up.
That ain't even a basic 40.
He's new to the game. He doesn't know that. Nah, he's new.
Touch. Or whatever Omarion said. Because I'm sure.
He's new. He doesn't know that the
$10,000?
price is supposed to be 40. It's supposed to be 40. He doesn't know. You got to
let
get
me
that eighth and the
see.
wraps.
I've had people offer
Okay.
me rent money, like using send me pictures of money
I had somebody from, it was like South
with their
Carolina.
crusty ass toes in the picture.
Yeah, I had somebody from South Carolina. He was like, I don't want anything sexual. I just want, I'm just lonely and I want somebody to talk to. I'll send you $500 a week and like extras for expenses and blah, blah, blah.
He
was
just
like,
wanted to talk to you?
He just wanted to talk
You
to
didn't
me.
talk to him?
No.
You're bugging. You're bugging. I would have been like on that
Because I
phone like,
feel
Miss
like that's
Cleo,
a
call me
ploy.
now. Hello?
I feel like that's a ploy. They might say that and then you might start, but inevitably it's going to be, oh, you're going to get used to that money. Then he's going to switch it up and, oh, well, let me get a picture. Let me see a little bit
But
of
no,
something,
and then
or I'm going
that's-
to make this money train stop.
That's when you
That's how
say
they
no,
do
and
it.
that's okay. You can cut my train off.
Yeah. I knew a girl that she was an escort.
Am I cheap for that?
No. But I knew a girl that was an escort and she had sugar daddies and stuff and she used to play that game. Like she used to play
That's
the
dangerous.
Game. It was. She landed herself in some dangerous situations.
My savings account is pretty
Huh?
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, and nobody
Yes.
around here can afford that price, I don't think.
Mine?
Yes, they can't afford that.
Are you saying like does my cuckoo have a price?
I think we all have a price. I think we all have a point where somebody would be like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, but I'll be giving it away for free sometimes. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh,
That's
damn, my
only
phone's
after
about to
trips to
die.
Fat
Okay, go ahead, because she got a good one.
Ooh.
Hit it.
All right, so are you okay over there? Simple question. You at least appear to be bright enough to be able to comprehend what was typed, or maybe not.
So you gonna come here
That
offending
sounds
me?
like English is not his first language.
And I said, first off, do I know you for you to even ask me if I'm okay? What gave you the impression that I was not?
Or that I give a fuck if
And
you
why is it any of your business if I am or not?
Classy clap back.
You're not any family or a real friend to me. So, yes, I comprehend very well. But instead of answering a stranger whom I do not know, I continue my day at work. Why are strangers so concerned about other strangers?
What did he say? He sent you a paragraph. Oh, never mind. We don't have time for that. He sent her a
His
whole.
name is.
Oh no! Don't even say nothing about him. We don't got time for that.
I know.
Why are strangers concerned with other strangers?
Yeah,
I
don't-
asked him why are strangers concerned because he asked me.
That we just spent 2 episodes of Queen's Table and Say Less talking about complete people that we don't know about.
Yeah, but we'll leave him there because he does. One thing I will say about, because I saw his name. That man right there does a lot of blasting of females,
He does.
which is that's so unattractive to
does.
me.
He
It's
does.
so unattractive.
Mm-hmm.
Like blasting him. How?
Blasting like he'll
Like degrading.
degrading females, like literally
Especially.
screenshots, like women who don't give him play.
Mm-hmm.
So then he turns around. It's the typical thing like we were talking about
Yes.
before.
Yes.
You get approached and then you try to politely say no and then suddenly I'm a bitch because I didn't give you the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did ask me out on a date in that too. It's a whole damn thing. We was going back. I was cussing him out and everything.
Somebody
but
asked to flew me out this week.
Flew you out.
He wanted to flew me out. I said no, thank you. He said he was gonna flew me out. Now, granted,
on a
he's
puddle
only,
jumper ain't.
but he's from New York.
Oh yeah,
I could drive there.
we can drive
Wait,
there.
he wanted to fly you to New York?
Yeah. To see him, he wanted to take me on a date.
Oh shit, you wasn't coming back.
He wanted to take me on a date, and I told him, I said, "You live kind of
That's
far from
real
me."
suspicious.
You think so?
Back.
Yeah.
He was
Why
gonna
would you
traffic me
need to fly to New York?
because I told him it was far.
Detour.
I don't
Where you think he was
you're
gonna take me
coming
to the chop shop?
Detour. You was gonna end
Okay.
up over
He's
in
gonna take me to
Arabian
the
Nights
chop shop?
somewhere.
back. There was this one time,
Oh,
right?
fun.
He gonna take me to the chop shop.
There was this one time I was in New York. I was in New York with some friends. It was my birthday. And my car. Oh, she said, oh.
What's his name? We gotta run up on his ass.
We gonna find him right now.
I know some people in NYC.
Yeah, he was gonna flew me out.
There was this one time though I was up there with my friends and my car broke down on like the side of the highway. I had like a Chrysler at the time. This fucking thing was always breaking down. It breaks down on the side of the highway. This little old man comes up. It's a long story. He like makeshifts this thing. He works on airplanes and he fixed my car with like glue and it was a whole situation. So at the end of it, he's showing me these videos of like his plane like up flying. He's like, do you know where this is? And he had said, he was like, I'll take you up tomorrow because he knew I had missed my birthday dinner. Like the whole night was ruined and he fixed my car for free. So he was like, you guys have ruined your trip. I'm going to take you in the plane tomorrow. I'll take you for a ride around the city. You can see. I'm like, dope. Like, I was excited. He starts showing me videos. He's like, you know where this is? It did not look like anywhere near the city. He was like, you know where this is? And I was like, no. He was like, we're going to go there tomorrow.
No, the fuck
I
we're
was
not.
like, no,
He's
no,
sitting there
no,
talking
we're
to
not.
strangers and shit.
I love
He
strangers.
would have fixed my car. I
It
would have
was
been
this
out.
little old, like, what?
I don't give
like,
a
well,
damn.
He was adorable.
Those be serial killers.
Hell yeah.
I had other
You
people
saw
with me.
what was the lady, the neighbor next door, the perfect
I
was
seen
her
that with
name?
the old lady.
the perfect what on Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never saw
Perfect
that.
neighbor or something like that.
Yeah. Hold up. I got it. Hold up.
I like the way you do your tongue like that.
Why
Why are we like this?
It was kind of fast.
She
I
doing
know.
that on the toes.
Why are we like this? Okay, so Queens, we did it again.
Yes.
We did it. Another episode down.
Yes, we do need to reiterate again, May 28th, Between Darkness and Light. We have 2 shows, 3 p.m., 8 p.m. 3 p.m. is for the side chicks. Main chicks are at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
I'll be on stage, so
I'm looking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm be looking.
you're gonna be on stage too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fight for me.
Let's do it.
Don't fight for me.
Let's do it.
You want them to fight? You chose violence. All right,
Not,
Jada.
not at our events.
Yeah,
No.
not at our
They
events,
can fight
no.
after. They can go outside and go across the street.
I
To
don't
the A class
really-
and fight over there.
I hate
No.
seeing men fight. I can't stand it. They hit too hard. I let girls
you know
fight and they
there's
just be
damage.
grabbing hair and doing like
Yeah.
the windmill and stuff like that. But men just like I see head trauma.
Come on stage and smack somebody on the end.
We
U Street.
you we hit back.
Yeah. You get fucked.
The whole family is storming the stage.
That
Uh-huh.
part. And I don't believe in jumping, but I swear before
no,
God,
no,
hit
that's-
somebody that's
just
that's
the way
on
that's
the
gonna
you.
go. Yeah.
Hit somebody on the you. You gonna get your ass knocked out. That's a fact.
Whole bunch of Superman people flying up on us. Superman at home.
Do we have any shout outs that we need to give. I do want to say thank you to everybody who came to last night's show.
Yes, and it
'Cause
is
that was
Poetry
amazing.
Month, and Diction was the bomb
Oh,
last
Diction,
night.
the
Diction
poet.
was good.
He had me
Yeah.
ready to
Really
go
good.
home and have sex the way he was up there talking about.
I
He
loved
just made
him.
it sound so sensual.
It was
Mhm.
great. I loved his flow, like his cadence. He was wonderful.
Yeah. He's very
was-
he's personable.
Yeah,
He's
I liked him
personable.
a lot.
And
I
he
liked
seems
him a
really
lot.
approachable. Like he's a really nice guy. He did amazing. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yes.
Yes.
Make sure you go check out Thunder's page, vote for her so that she can get in front of the execs for Rock
Coast to
Nation.
coast.
Yes, coast to coast.
Exactly. We need to see her
Mhm.
all over
She
because
deserves
we
it.
need her name in lights. Thunder
Yep.
she been famous. That's my
She
industry
deserves
cousin or
it.
whatever.
I love her.
She is,
I
yeah.
just love her.
We're going to vibe our ways on out of here.
Yes, we are.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been episode 31 of the Queen's Table, and we will see you next week.
You see what I did?
What?
Lightweight Home Care is a non-medical home care agency. We specialize in personal care, light housekeeping.
You know, we do medication pickup, grocery.
I have a mother-in-law that's disabled, and that motivated me to see, to go in her house to see what was going on, and different caregivers coming in and out. It just motivated me to use my degree to start a business such as what she receives.
So I've been doing healthcare since 2007. I go into nursing homes. I do skilled care.
My sister is
Hey, I'm Mo from Mosu. We are a photography business based in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I have been taking pictures for years just as a hobby. My family and friends tried to get me to go professional, however I shied away from that. But this year was my year. I was going to take my dreams and run with them, and I have to say I do not regret it. I absolutely love the feeling that it gives me. I love watching people leave my studio smiling and feeling confident. It's just absolutely amazing. We offer family, portrait, pets, and we also do small business branding. So if you would like to work with us, you can reach us at our website or give us a call. We'd love to work with you. Hey, I'm Mo from Mosu Photography, a company based in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And today we brought you on site to introduce to you our sister company, Lioness Boudoir, for all of your boudoir needs. So if you'd like to follow me, we'll go into the studio.